Hello students, welcome to my channel. In my previous video, you have understood that what are natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers, and also you came across the topics real numbers. Okay, real numbers are nothing but the collection of rational and irrational numbers are real numbers. In this chapter, the next topic is Euclid's division lemma. What is this Euclid's division lemma? Before learning this, just I recall your memory that in your previous classes, you have learnt that the division of two positive numbers. Yes, 10 and 3 are two positive numbers. Now just I'll show you to divide. You know that one. But still see 10 divided by 3. What happens here? 3 3s are 9. Okay. What is the remainder here? 1. See, for this simple division, what you used to call here, 10 is called the dividend. We used to call this as dividend. And this we call it as divisor. And this we call it as quotient, and the remainder, this is called as remainder. I think you are recalling your memory. Like this we used to call the each term of this division. Okay, the same thing now what we call here, see, this is dividend, divisor, quotient and remainder. The same here, the dividend we take it as, here in this division lemma, we take it as A, and the divisor is as B, and the quotient we take it as Q, and the remainder R is as R. I hope you are following. The same relation see here. Now we used to write the relation for the division in previous classes is dividend is equal to divisor plus quotient plus, divisor into quotient plus remainder. We used to call like this. The same relation we are using in the Euclid's division lemma is, what is the dividend here? A is equal to, what is the divisor? B. What is the quotient here? Q, and the remainder is as R. I hope you are following what I am saying. A is equal to BQ plus R. Here A is nothing but dividend, B is divisor, and this Q is quotient plus R is remainder. This is now what about the R? How the remainder will be there in each division? Always the remainder R lies between 0 and B. It is lying between 0 and B. You know that. See here, the remainder is always less than the divisor and it is greater than 0. Always the remainder lies between 0 and the divisor. That means that the remainder lying between 0 and the divisor. Okay, I hope this is clear for you. What is the relation we are using in the Euclid's division lemma? See, now I hope you understood. Here in previous smaller classes you learned that dividend is nothing but A. Here divisor is B. Quotient is Q and the remainder is R. The same relation. Now what we have learnt in the division lemma is this one. What is that? A is equal to BQ plus R. BQ plus R. What is that? In the theorem 8.1, that is Euclid's division lemma, we are learning that dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. And how the remainder will be there? The remainder is lying between 0 and the divisor in between. That means that greater than the 0 and less than the divisor. Okay. Now this relation we will see for for some bigger numbers. Okay, let us take one example and we'll do that one. See, now I am taking the example for this is two numbers I am taking, that is 455 and 42 are two positive numbers. Example 455 and 42. Just I am taking these two numbers as the example. Okay. Now, how to divide this? You know this one. 455 divided by 42. You know the simple division. 42 ones are 42. And here 3 and then we take the 5 down. See that? Here see 42. 1 is the quotient and this is the divisor, quotient and the remainder. Now, this is a smaller number. Okay. So, what we will take here? 42 zeros are 0. Here see again 35 remains. Now, what we have done? We just write in this the relation. What is that relation? A is equal to BQ plus R. Here what is the A? 455 is the dividend and what is the divisor? 42 is the divisor and what is the quotient here? Into 10 is the quotient and what is the remainder? 35 is the remainder. Okay. Now this is not finished. The lemma is continuous division it is. Okay. Then what to do now? Here it is remainder is there. We cannot divide this, you know. Now what we will do? 35 is there, no? 42 we take it as the dividend. Long division you know. I think in the previous class you have learnt that one. Now 35 ones are 35. Here 7 remains. Okay. Now how can we write that relation now? 42 is the dividend. Here 35 acts as divisor. And what is the quotient here? Quotient is 1 plus 7 is the remainder. Till the remainder 0 we have to go on doing. Now 7 will become the divisor and here 35 is the dividend. Now see 7 5s are 35. I hope you are seeing this. Okay, 0 is the remainder. Now in this case how can we write it? Now here 35 is the dividend, 7 is the divisor and what is the quotient? 5 is the quotient plus 0 is the remainder. See here in the 3 steps we have done this. Finally up to where we have to do? Till the 0 is the remainder we have to go on doing this. This is called as division algorithm. Division algorithm. This is done by the Euclids. So Euclids division lemma or algorithm. We call it as Euclids division lemma or Euclids division algorithm. Okay. So here one more benefit of this division lemma is nothing but here till the remainder as 0 we continue the division and here we can say that 7 when we divide this 35 by 7 we got the 0. Here 7 acts as or 7 is the HCF of both 455 and 42. This method is helpful to find out the LCM of two given positive numbers also. Okay, I hope you understood what is the Euclid's division algorithm. So one more example I'll take. So what is that example now? Let us take one more example. This is first example over. I hope that you understood this one. With one more example, I just conclude this topic. That is, see now one more example I am going to take, that is 4052 and 12,576. 576. Here two positive numbers are there. So here see first one is smaller, second one is bigger. So first what we will take? First we will take this number divided by this. You know the relation also. Here division I do 12,576 divided by 4,052. Okay. This is what two positive numbers Example, see here, this is 4052 and 12,576. So bigger number will take here as the dividend and the smaller number is divisor. 4052 threes are 12,156. So on the subtraction we get the remainder as 420. Now this remainder will become the divisor and 4052 is the dividend. 429s are 3780. So what will be the remainder now? 272 will be the remainder. Now this remainder will become the divisor for the dividend 420. 272 ones are 272 and what will be the remainder? 148. So now 148 is the remainder, it will become the divisor for this remainder, that is 272 is dividend here, this is divisor, 148 ones are 148, what will be the remainder here? 124. Okay, now this 124 will become the divisor here and 148 is the dividend. Now 144 ones are 124. What will be the remainder? 24 will be the remainder. See, till now we didn't get the remainder as 0. So till we get the remainder 0, we have to continue. So please students, please notice here, I am continuing here. 124 will become the now dividend and 24 will become the divisor. 24 5s are 120. What will be the remainder here? 4 is the remainder. Now 24 will become the dividend, 4 is the divisor, 4 6s are 24. So here 0 is the remainder. 0 is the remainder. So this is what a long division. Okay, up to where we have come here? From 12,572 divided by 4,052 to now the division is, the remainder is here 0. See students, now from the beginning what is the dividend here? 12,576 is the dividend. What was the divisor there? 4,052. And what is the question? 3 is the question. And what was the remainder? Remainder was 420 in the first step. Second step, what happened? Here 4,052 will become the dividend. And what was the divisor there? 420 is the divisor. And what will be the quotient there? Into 9 plus 272. So now here 420 will become the dividend. And what will be the divisor here? 272 is the divisor. And what will be the quotient here? 1. And what is the remainder there? 148. Okay. Now here 272 will become the dividend and 148 is the divisor. And what will be the quotient now? Into 1. And what will be the remainder? 124 is the remainder. Now 148 will become the dividend is equal to 124. 148 is equal to 124 is the divisor. And what will be the quotient? Into 1. Then what will be the remainder now here? 24. Okay. Now 124 will become dividend. Here this 24 is the divisor. Then 126 will be the here see it is continuing here. 24 5s are 120. What will be the remainder? 4 will be the remainder. Now 24 is equal to here what will be the remainder here? 24 and 24 is the dividend and 4 is the divisor. What will be the quotient? 6 is the quotient. What is the remainder? 0 is the remainder. See now, long division from here to here we reached. The same thing, just I have kept these all things in the Euclid's division lemma, this relation. So from here to 0 we reached. And what will be the, I told you also Euclid's division lemma is used for the finding the HCF also. And then what will be the HCF here? Here the HCF will be the 4 is the HCF of both 4052 and 12576, and this will become the question. Now this is the 4 is the HCF of both the numbers. So this is what the Euclid's division lemma. So on this base, in the next class we are going to solve the exercise 8.1. Thank you for watching. Share and subscribe my channel.